back to my channel. If this is your first time here, hello, my name is Mika. Thank you so much for stopping in. So today I just wanted to talk about setting the tone for your day. That is as simple as it sounds. How you wake up in the morning, you wake up with some gratitude, you're going to have a good day. Even when things are bad, tell yourself something good. Even if you're waking up to what we call the dry phone, where no one's texted you, no one's told you good morning, you tell yourself good morning. Tell yourself that you're beautiful. Tell yourself that you're smart. Tell yourself that you're going to have a good day. And, eat you something that's going to start your day off and make you feel good. And, just putting in that effort to create the day that you want. Set the tone for the day that you want. Even if things don't go that way, at least you started it off on the right foot. So for me, what I do every morning is before I get up, I say a morning prayer just to thank you, because I know I didn't have to wake up this morning or any morning. And I realized, that, nothing, every day is not promised to anybody. So instead of waking up complaining or waking up with, with an attitude or holding on to yesterday's problems, I just wake up with gratitude, and I try, even when that alarm goes off, honey, and I feel like I do not want to get out that bed, I still, find something to be grateful for, and I set the tone for the day. Even when I'm feeling like I just want to go back to bed, I don't feel like dealing with people, I want to be left alone, I switch my mind and I think of, there's a lot of people who don't have a job to go to. There's a lot of people who didn't wake up this morning. There's a lot of people who did wake up this morning, but they don't have the help that you have. They don't have something, that maybe they have a heavy load, that they have experienced a bad breakup, losing somebody, heavy loads that made it hard for them to wake up the next morning with gratitude or wake up in a good mindset. But here you just don't feel like going to work, or you don't feel like, you want to sleep a little longer, or whatever the problem is. And, that's simple things. So why not just change your mind about it and just be grateful for where you're at, and create a day that, create a morning that just encourages you to get up, that makes you happy and excited to get up. For me, I try to record a video every morning. I try to, but if it's not there, if I don't feel like I have anything to talk about, then I don't. But that's what encourages me. Like, I get up and I do, my hygiene, and I do my face routine, and the whole time I'm just telling myself, that I'm smart, I'm beautiful, I have things to be grateful for. It's going to be a good day. I have a whole lot of stuff to do at my job, but I think of, hey, today we're going to make it a game. We're going to, go to work and, see how much stuff we can get done within this amount of hours. Like, I just play with my mind like that. So then I look at it as not as a chore or as something like I'm just regretting or I'm dreading having to do. And I look at it as something to be motivated to prove to myself something. Like I just tell myself, like, you know what? This is not going to get up. This is not something that's going to stop me from having a good day. Sometimes the enemy has a way of making you not live, to making you feel like everything that you're doing in life or where you're at for that day in that moment is just a good day for you. And speaking, negative things of yourself. But you have the power to say, not today, Satan, and just getting up and just saying, you know what, child, I got a whole lot of things I got to do at work, but I'm gonna have fun with it. I'm gonna get as much done as I can get done. I'm gonna, put on this nice outfit. I'm gonna put on my favorite perfume or something. Like, do something that just uplifts your spirit. That's all you have to do. And I understand, I'm not trying to say for anybody who is going through something really deep and really heavy that, oh, get over it, just change your mind and you'll be fine, because we've all been there, and I get that. So for people like that who's going through a lot, I still encourage you to try to think of things that you are thankful for, and try to think of things that makes you happy, and not so much dwell on the situation. Even though I know circumstances, if it's going on in your life, it feels like it's just going to be something. It feels like a huge elephant sitting on you. You just feel like there's no way I'm going to get past this. But eventually you will. It just, depending on what it is, it's going to take time. So, you know, I still encourage you just a little bit. If you just find one thing to get excited about. If you get excited about eating breakfast, you know, go eat you something. Even if you can't eat a whole lot, just eat you something and just, in that moment, just feel good about having your favorite piece of toast or your favorite bowl of cereal or something, you know, or if you just want to watch a TV show, do something that just makes you feel like you're not wasting your day, and don't just die to your situation. Don't just be in a situation where you're feeling sad and down and then you start to live like that, because that's not really living, it's existing in that moment. And like I said, every day is not promised, so you don't want to waste it by dwelling in a situation where it's got you down, but you're letting it get the best of you. So that's how I start my mornings. That's how I start my days. And believe me, y'all, sometimes I look at bills and I be like, oh, Lord, like, you know, what am I going to do? Like, I start to, you know, dwell on that. And then I have to pull myself back, because it's not going to change me worrying about it, me stressing out about it, me being unhappy about it, me going through my day with a cloud over my head. It's not going to change those bills. It's not going to say, you know what, you had a bad day, you're sad, let me take these bills back because you know what, you're a good person. No, those bills are still going to be there, and you know, my personality and the way I'm giving my energy off to people is going to either repel people or cause people to attract to me on any level. And so you have a choice to choose. Do you want to be walking around like repelling people off of you, or do you want to have a spirit that is welcoming and you're drawing in people, you're making friends, or even if you're having a bad day? Because let me tell you, there's been times where I've had a bad day, but I've done what I'm telling you to do, which is, you know, wake up and set the tone for your day mentally. Even if things, it's like today still looks like yesterday, and yesterday wasn't a good day, I still get up and I say, you know, I'm still grateful, and I change my mind. Because when you change your mind, if you ever notice, if you tell yourself that you're sad, you start to feel sad. You tell yourself you're happy, you start to feel happy. So when I change my mind, I start to, it's like kind of like living in a fairy tale world where you're just like, oh, everything is great, but everything around you is on fire. But sometimes you just have to do that to uplift your spirit, because if you dwell in that, you're dying that. So I uplift my spirit, and I could be just really hurting, really going through stuff, but I still put a smile on. I still, you know, try to be grateful, because somebody would give their last dime to have woke up and been able to do the things that I do, woke up and have their health, or even woke up at all, you know. So instead of me taking that day for granted, I try to keep that in mind, because it's a reality that life does not last always, and it has to end eventually. So with that being said, and with that being reality, I try to make every day something I'm grateful for. You know what I'm saying? Instead of just looking at it as a day I can just, you know, just complain and be groggy, and I'm just gonna look at it in a way where I can just be happy and at peace. And even when I'm having a bad day and I'm walking around with a smile and I'm nice, I'm in a different world in my mind where things are okay even when I'm not feeling okay. And then people just be like, you know, giving me compliments or just telling me how nice I am and things like that, and that actually helps. So when you're going through something, instead of being down and in a slumber and just gray clouds all around you, uplift your spirit, set the tone. You are happy and loved and all the good things, even if you don't have it right in that moment. And then people are going to start noticing, and people are going to speak kind words to you, and it's going to make you feel so good, so much more better than what your day actually started off as. But if you walk around being mean and hateful and, you know, not talking to nobody, standoffish, guess what? People are either not going to say anything to you that's going to help uplift your spirit, or they're going to be like, like saying negative things because they're like looking at somebody negative. But that's my spiel on it. That's what I do. I hope you all understand what I was trying to say and can relate to it. But let me know what you do. How do you start your days off? How do you, encourage yourself to be happy and be full of joy? And, how do you encourage yourself to get through hard times? And how do you encourage yourself to be thankful for your everyday life? Just let me know in the comment box below, and we will keep the conversation going. and we will talk next time. Bye.